Hi everyone, I hope this is working. Just making sure everything's working here, that I can see your discussion or anything like that. For some reason it doesn't seem to work. Hey Patty. Okay, I can't see anything. Oh great. Just let me make things right here. I hope I'm at the right spot. Am I on the, hey Patty, am I on the Crafting Kimmy group? I should be. There we go. Hey Patty, now I see you. Okay, so let's start this again. And for some reason my video is not working here. Okay, should work now. So sorry for all of that here. I can't. Okay, so as you can see, what I want to do today is, hi Carla, I want to see, I want to show you how to do an Eclipse card. I really like them. They're actually pretty easy to do. So I'm going to show you the one I made so far. So these ones, like it's a set of 4, and I did it when I started with foil, and I didn't want to lose any parts of it. So what I did is I used the negative and the positive part of the foil, and I actually made different kinds of Eclipse card. They're not per se exactly Eclipse card, but they're really close to it. And like this one is, if you can see, I use like different layers for the letters, so they're raised and different colors. Like the first one, it was just like on dots, on foam dots. This one I actually just removed the letters and used the background so to pop it. So that's all like 4 different, like really similar with the same sheet of foil. Basically I did 4 cards. This one, the love didn't show up so much, so I put crackle accent on top of it. This one, one thing, if it's really dark, it's harder to see. So what I did is I couldn't see anything, like I couldn't see the boo. So after, what I did after I glued everything is I put, I use a pencil and I put black as a shadow behind the letters, so it would pop more. Then I have this one, little relax card, so really simple and zen. Hi Melanie. And the last one I had, hi Anna, the cow one, the baby card. Like I had so many comments, I think like it was my favorite. Hi Melanie. Hi everybody. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna do a Christmas one. As you probably noticed from like knowing me like over the last year, and with my accent, I'm French. So I use like, and with Christmas I have like loads and loads of cards to make, like Christmas cards. And especially we can't go, like Quebec is in the red for COVID, so we can, Christmas is canceled in Quebec, so we can't go there. So thank you. Hi Cindy. So what I'm doing, and like the Holy Jolly Ornament by Melissa as a Joyeux Noël sentiment, so I use it like with everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that stamp set. First of all, it's easy because there's absolutely no coloring whatsoever. You just like solid stamp your stamp, put little like attach, whatever you want to call them, to your ornament, and then I'll show you how to do it. Another stamp set, and it's in stock, correct me if it's not, but I checked like earlier today, Snowflake Kisses would be awesome to make a background and then cut it for an Eclipse card. would be so very beautiful, and any different colors, right? Like, but we're gonna do the Holly Jolly Ornament. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I have my stamp apparatus, whatever it's called, like, and you have to, first of all, like, you have to decide what's going to be up front and what back. I'm gonna make sure that you can see it properly here. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I know the snowflake kisses is so pretty, Carla. So what I'm gonna do is, like, if you want your bigger snowflake ornaments to be in the background, that means that you have to put them after, and then you have to put the little one up front and then mask them and then do the bigger one in the back. So it's gonna make more sense when we actually gonna do it. Bonjour, Sandra. So I'm gonna just use like a couple of like the, oh, and I would love to for you to tell me what color you want me to use. So I'm just gonna put like some of the ornaments, different heights. And then once I have the colors you want, then we'll start. And I try, like, I want them all the same, like they're all falling from the top, basically, like they're all gonna hang from here. And I'm using like all 5 little ones first, and then I'm gonna use a couple of the big one. So just waiting for colors. Anybody? Any takers? And maybe I should stick the paper down. Any color you like, but something cheery, please. Okay. I'm not a big fan, like, hi Gina. Well, traditional color, reds and greens. I was going to say I'm not a big red fan, but I can totally do a conventional color. So what I'll do, I'll use a ruby red because it's really a nice red, like very traditional. And I'm gonna use enchanting emerald because it's also another really like nice bright colors. But what I like to do also is have like lighter color to go with it, so it's not all one tone. So a lighter, I'll use a lighter green as well. Shades of red, okay. Blues and purples. Blues and purples would have been my choice, but we're too late. Okay, I have, oh my gosh. What about, like, right now I'm gonna do the green and red, and I did another one today just like so we can go a little bit forward. Hi Lori. So I'll show you the result of the one I did earlier, so you're gonna have both of them. So I hope everybody's gonna be happy. So I put, like, I don't know if you can see, like all 5 of them, like they obviously fit here. I'm gonna make sure it's still at the right spot here. Like that. And then I'm just gonna do like a few different colors on them. So that's Charming Chartreuse, Enchanting Emerald. I'm gonna do 2 that color, and I'll do 2 red. So ruby red, the last one. And just go like that, and I'll do a second coat. So again, Charming Chartreuse. I don't know what I did before, like that kind of, like the stamping helper or whatever existed. Like I always had like half stamped images, and it was horrible. So I just love that thing, like, There we go. So I'll just give it a little shot for the Charmin Chartreuse just because it's lighter. I wanted to make sure that we see that detail really well. There we go. So a little bit of cleaning here, the stamps. Yeah, the stamp platform. It's, I know, it's awesome. I don't know who invented it first, but I could kiss them. Sorry for the squeaking. I'm not using right now the like the Nouveau stamp cleaning. Works great to like remove the hybriding. Right now I'm just using like it's homemade one that my aunt-in-law made, so the color stays, but if I use the other one it would sorry, it would disappear. So we're just gonna put my stamp back where they belong. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the two big one. Sorry there. But I have to mask these ones first. So using a little mask I made earlier. Every time I make a mask, I actually keep them so I don't have to cut again. I think I already like said every time I have a live or a core class or something that I hate cutting, so I'm very, very lefty and cutting is so not in my DNA. I think this one's gonna be okay, but let's masking anyway. There we go. So what I'll do is I put a big one, I think, over here. So it's going to be behind basically this one. And then I'm going to do a big one here also. Whoops. And it doesn't have to fit perfectly in, like on the page. So I'll do one red and one green. And I probably have cat hair, because I always have cat hair somewhere. And personally, I like the mini cube, but that's just me. Because like that, I can, like, I know I can like stamp like many like different colors. And I usually don't hit the other one, because if I use big one, I'm not that, like, I'm pretty clumsy sometimes. So and I'll do it another time just because I can see the little marks there. That's the thing, if you have the big one you won't have that, because you have like just one smoosh on the stamp, my technical term. And what I'm gonna do is I can see like a shadow, so I'm gonna move it like a little bit, my mask. I know you can't see anything because I'm hiding you. Like that, so it gives me a chance to step a little bit closer. There we go. So a bit of cleaning again. Oh, where's it? And I keep forgetting, yeah, the corner I wet. Once again, sorry for the squeaky noise. There we go. Gosh, you're quiet. I think it's the most people I've ever had on the live, but people are so quiet. I feel all alone. So if you want to see, whoops, gosh. That's what it looks like. I didn't put too many over top of other ones, so that's okay. What's going on though, like if I want this ball to be behind this one, that means that the wire that you're listening and tying your scrap room, I should do that, gosh. So yeah, so it's gonna go behind it, so I want to leave the mask there. The same thing here, I want it behind. This one, if I want this one to be in front of this one, then I leave it unmasked. So there's a method to the madness here. So we're gonna start putting little wires, and I'm gonna, like the one that are the basically the lowest, because you have, like, if you can see, whoops, I'm doing a mess here. There's different size. Oh, drinking hot chocolate, I wish. I would probably just like drop it on something, or my cat would drop it. You're doing are you doing a daily, what is it? Daily, December daily? Anyway, so yeah, there's different size for the little balls, like the claps or whatever it's called is smaller, so you use for the smaller balls, and these ones are bigger for the bigger balls. So what I'm gonna do is, obviously this one is the longest, right? So the one that are at like towards more the bottom, I'm gonna use that one. So, and I'm gonna try to fit it and not see the top of my head there, and make it as straight as I can. I'm gonna do this one, then I'm just gonna have fun and change them. I know that set is awesome. Oops, don't need that for now. Like this. And this one. And I thought about like going maybe like just black for the clasp or the attach or whatever you want to call them. I'm not too sure, honestly. I'll leave my... And see how it doesn't go to the top? I'll like show you what I'm gonna do. Hi, Corona. Oh gosh. Now I have to check because it did move. So is black good for everybody, or should I use a different color? Hi, Rona. So I'll use black. I tend to avoid black as it does stain in any company. It's really hard to remove. Oh, please get off. And I think I'm gonna leave it. I like it that it's like not properly done. It's like there's reflection on it, so I'm gonna leave it that way. Kind of like it that way. Okay, so here, like I say, it doesn't go to the top. So what I do is actually just go, I flip it and I do it, and very carefully I try to match it. Usually I would go like straight over it, but I don't want you to see my like really in need of root touch up hair. So So I'll see what I can do, like, or you can actually like just do it by hand, like do the dots. So I'll add other ones. Oh, thank you, Gina. It does look kind of vintagey with the, when it's not like completely perfect. Like that. This one, I'll see if I can actually fit it to the top. And I'm gonna do that ball a little bit later. Okay, so a bit of black here again. So it's not perfect, but that worked. That worked, I mean. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit to that one because it's really like a little bit too light though. There we go. A little bit cleaning. Kind of have to clean it every time, otherwise you're gonna like put black everywhere. So basically I have like this one to do and this one. So, and the reason I'm using like the one with the little dots is because like there's no like rounded part, because I want it to feel like it's going, like it's tied higher than the card. So I'm gonna use this one. Oops, remove this mask. And it's just a little bit of fiddling here. A lot of fiddling for me. It just seems to stick to everything I touch. Okay. So like that. And remove the extra one. And if you have like extra color on your stamping platform, remove it before anything happens. Oh, okay, that changed big time. Okay, we're gonna try to fix it later on. Yeah, I think my paper was not the right spot, so it moved on me. And here, just gonna do, once again, I'm gonna try to fit it. What happened is it sticks to my nails. Great. Shouldn't be that hard. I think we're gonna try to do, we're gonna fake it. Oh my gosh, it's 1:20. I just see it really. Time flies when you're having fun, craft room. Oh my gosh, Anna, if you want to go to sleep, like, I totally understand you. I would be like in bed if I were you. So what I'm gonna do, like I say, I'm gonna fake some of it. just keep my little, and I'm just using, it's a Copic marker, 0.1. Exactly, that's what I'm gonna do, Anna. So I'm gonna remove it from here. And just push everything aside. And just like that, so it's not that bad, like really. And here it's not touching here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna extend it a bit. And color it again with the marker. And I'm gonna make it a little bit darker just because it's supposed to be on top of the green, so obviously you wouldn't really see green on top of it. And then put that a little bit darker also. And here, that one is really, really screwed up. But what we can do is, you can always like kind of change it any which way you want. So I'll put it a little bit like closer so you can see. Hope that works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it like the clasp is bigger on this one, so like that it doesn't matter that I screw it up big time. Just like that. So it's like I did it on purpose. Just gonna add some. Just a little bit more color. Just like that. And I'm gonna add like a little bit of reflection on them. Like just a white pen here. So right now it looks a little bare. What I like to do a lot is like I put sprays and stuff. I love adding sprays to everything. But also what we can do is we can actually add snowflakes from like the Snowflake Kisses set. Or there's a little star that comes with the set, and we can like put it a little bit everywhere. And you can actually, then we can emboss it like with embossing powder. So just to give it a little bit of like pizzazz or like bling. I like my bling. I put it like pretty much everywhere. I think if you know me by now, like you know that I put the stickles about everywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'll put snowflakes. Thanks, Carla. It's a little bit messy. Like I always kind of screw up when I'm doing it live. I think I'm more nervous, so I tend to rush and I do it like all over, like I screw up and everything. So, hey Jan. So I'll use a few of the snowflakes there, and what I can do is I can actually like mask the snowflakes, or I could put the not mask the snowflakes, mask the ornament and put the snowflakes over, or I could actually do the other way and have the snowflakes over. Right now I'm just gonna I'll mask the ornament, and the snowflake's gonna be like kind of behind. So there we go. And that, like, you could actually, like, if you don't have time and you have to do quick cards, what you can do is just take pattern paper, and I'll show you like the actual Eclipse card. part and just do that, and it's gonna be super, super quick to do. You get almost nervous to be nervous. I'm always nervous, like the live thing, and it just seems that like I get prepared about an hour before the live is supposed to go up, and then what I do, okay, bye Anna, good night. And then what I do is like, oh, now I have to do an upload on my computer, like not upload, an update. So now I'm stressing that it, like my telephone won't because it's old, and like I think I'm doing it to myself, like just to stress myself. And here, like, I don't like the connect. Whoops. Okay, sorry. I don't like the connection here, so I'll put a snowflakes. So maybe that's gonna hide like the screw up here. There's always a way to hide stuff, right? And whoops, remove the cat hair. Always hard. Oops, I should maybe put it in my platform. That would be a better idea. That's what I mean by I'm nervous and I just rush doing stuff. Here we go. Let's do that again. There we go. And cat hair. Okay, whoops, I'm sorry. I'm probably making you sick or something. The first couple of times I did live, not just up on and babble away. Yeah, it's been a year and I'm still nervous. I guess like I'm usually a shy person. I don't have like tons of friends, and I'm just shy. So yeah, I'm just babbling like I have. Well, I guess I just have to like remove the filter between my brain and my mouth and just like say whatever like goes through. But I think sometimes that backfire because like I've been in the military, like, well, I'm retired now, but like I did 27 years of service, and my language is not always the best. So I have to be careful what I say because it might not always be politically correct or swear free. So thanks, Melissa, Melanie, and thanks, Jennifer. So now it's just like embossing powder. It's clear, but it's sparkly. So, like I said earlier, I like my sparkly. Yeah, no, but I actually had I have to work to go over the shyness. Now, sorry, like I'm gonna make some noise just to get that hook. And it won't show much. Brigitte uncensored. Yeah, there's a lot of F-bomb. Sorry if I'm really uncensored. So just closing that before the cat walks in it or something. So it's just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do now is I really removed for the last time my whoops, my gosh, you should see the mess beside me here. I'll remove all the mask. Actually, I had like last year at the retreat, I had the best time. Like it was my first time and it was awesome. Like people are so friendly, and I don't know, it was the best. The uncut version, yeah. Okay, so that's that. And I'll get my really ugly box full of sprays. And I'll try to make you move a little bit the other way around. It won't work like usual. Oh no, it did work. In my really ugly box, you're really gonna see my process. And I have a bunch of sprays, but a lot of them, the Nouveau Micamis, for some reason, they tend to always clog. and I cleaned them with yeah, I know, I hope that 2021 happens. So yeah, the Mica Mist, like it's those one Nouveau Mica Mist, they tend to really clog, even if I clear them with the air, compressed air. So I'll see if it actually works. Usually it doesn't. Oh, it did. Whoops. That was a lot. So that's gold. I'm going to clean after. And I think my red never actually worked. Yeah, it still doesn't work. So what I do, if it doesn't work, I would forget to remove the mask. Oh, that's funny. I never forgot to remove the mask, but what I often forget is actually to put my mask, and I'm like, oh no, come on. So if it doesn't work, I just like flick it like that. It makes bigger dots, but it actually works, so I'm happy with that. So that would be the panel basically that we made. But see, that took about like half an hour or something like that. But if you actually took pattern paper, or you can use a stencil and get it done in no time. Green Mica Mist. I do have green, but I think it's stuck too. I have a lot of them. So what I'm gonna do is, it does dry super quick, so that's nice. What I'm gonna do is, I like to put stickles around the edges. So I'll use, I use them all the time, but now like most of them are stuck, so just making sure it's dry. Okay, so that's confetti. So I'm gonna put it around the edges. Just make it a little bit closer here. There we go. So, whoops. I kind of stumble on the big drops. Oh, but Melanie, I actually bought the gouache, the white gouache. I love it. Hey, Tina, how's it going? Tina, like, was my working buddy. We've been in the military, like, anyway. Yeah, I work with Tina. We had a great time. We're the two girls amongst all the boys. So, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess we should shake Mica Mist. Oh, I shaped it every other way, and I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I use it other ways. You Bridget all your edge now, okay. But you see all the difference it made just putting the spray. Earlier it was just really white, and now it kind of makes it pop. So obviously I can't do anything with it because it has to dry. So I'm just gonna put it aside. And ta-da! With the magic of television or live, what happened is I did another one this morning, and I cut it because to make your letters, like when you do an Eclipse card or whatever, like the baby card, okay, you can oh, you got a cricket. Oh, awesome. Congrats, Tina. So yeah, the baby, actually it's my scan and cut. I think it's the scan and cut or the cricket. I have both, right? So you just use that, but you can use, like I have a nice hello die cut, so you can use that. If you have letters, you can use letters. The thing is, if they're too small, like these ones are really small, I don't think it would really pop. You wouldn't see them. So if you have like big die cut of letters, that's perfect. So you have different options. What happened is I did use my scan and cut today, so I already cut it. And as you can see, like it's different colors, so it's more vintagey. So that's what I was saying. It's not purple and blue, Kim, but it's more like vintage pastel colors. If you, I don't know, cut on the company profile, use them more often. Yeah. Oh yeah, really. Yeah, the first time, like I saw Melanie's name, like I think the first time 12 years ago when Kim started. Is it 11 or 12 years, Kim? And I saw Melanie and I fell in love with all her creation. And I've been a fan of Kim and Melanie since then. So anyway, I don't know where I was at, but thanks, Ina. So yeah, so this one is more subtle. And I use soft sage for this one. No, this one is a lovely my gosh, lovely lagoon, soft sage, raspberry rose, and the new powder pink, I think it's called precious pink. 11 years. Okay, so I've been following Kim and Melanie for 11 years. So basically, I did exactly the same thing. What I did is, because the colors were lighter, I just took a pencil and I went around the ornament to give it a little, you're welcome, Melanie, to give it a little pop so you can actually see the ornament a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is, I gotta get my tape. I guess I wasn't really prepared. Am I going too fast? I know I'm talking like a river here. So I'm just gonna back up a bit. No, the other way. Just so you can see. So what's going on is you finish your panel like we did. Oh, the colors I use, this one? The lining, yeah, it does make it put, but the other one is so dark, the colors, like I don't think I need it as much. I might use it around farming church. I think are fine. So use for crafting Kimi hybrid color, I use soft sage, lovely lagoon. Soft sage is our latest color. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's this one here. Lovely lagoon, raspberry rose, and precious pink. Yeah, exactly, Kim. Thank you, everybody. So, and what I did is I went through the cutting machine. I don't want to do it live because like I set it up so it would like be centered and everything like that. If you use die cut, it's actually easier because you actually see it and you just like pop it where you want, and that's the end of it. So what I did, like the size of that, but that's just me. You can do whatever size. You could do a slimline card and have like Christmas, because for A2 standard, like American size card, no problem, Gina. Like putting Christmas is way too long. It would look really funny. So by putting Noel, first of all, it's French and it fits perfectly. But if you do a slimline card, the Christmas would look really nice. Like it would actually fit in the size of the card. So that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches. This one is 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the mat first, and I always try to do contrasting color behind the panel so you can see it through the letters. So that's my card paste, so it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Cat hair again. Whoops. Oh my gosh. And then I glued this one next. And also one thing, don't throw away any of the cutout like inside the letter. That's inside the O. You keep everything because you're gonna need it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the edges, but you have to make sure that it's glued very well so the parts doesn't like stick up. I'll explain like a little bit better. Like first of all, I went in the end, so just make sure you don't have it. And I'm just gonna use like normal glue to go okay, here we go. The little parts, because I want them to be glued like to the edge. I'm not very good like at liquid glue, like I don't use it a lot. Like I know Melanie does it. These cards that chipboard letters that you expertly stamped and color to match around. No, no. Make it. Oh my gosh, yeah, Melanie, it's so easy. Like honestly, like Eclipse cards are not that hard to do at all. That's what I like. Like they give that wow effect, but really, it's it depends on like what you do around it, like the decoration. But the rest of it is pretty simple. And like I say, you take pattern paper and you're done in like literally probably 5 minutes. So just make sure, like I say, that you have glue. Opening it that before.